What's the largest percent you ever seen for a final? Because for me, I think it's like about 40% I've seen like a final being weighted. I've seen a final
I
weighting
don't
40%.
I don't okay, so like I don't know personally like my classes, but I remember one of um I want to say like one of Julian's classes and like Mech in at Hopkins, like they're a tight group of people and they work so hard.
Yeah.
They really have like such tough classes. But all of them are so smart and do really well in them and everything. But I remember this was junior year, like I was talking to Julian at some point in C level, and like one of his classes had say like 45% of their grade was this final project or this exam. 45%. Like, how is that? How is
Damn.
like you can't even compare that to like other, high school classes or like even college classes. Like most classes I've seen are just I want to say like 25 to 35%
Yeah.
of your grade. Even that's so much, but like 45% of your grade is reliant on this final exam. Like what?
I'll be honest, I didn't have finals in high school, so this like finals midterm thing was
Oh,
like so new for me. Um,
wow.
like
Okay.
I remember in high school there'd be like classes where people could just straight get zeros on the last test of the year and still like get an A in the class. Not like pass the class, they just still get an A in the class even if they get a zero on the last
Goodness.
exam. Uh, and yeah, I mean, I even I know, and this is a magnet high school, which is still a tough high school, but even then, like my high
Right.
school still had situations like that, which is kind of absurd.
Yeah, and I mean, not to be overly critical or anything. And like obviously I don't know that I only know like my high school and I'm also kind of, relying this on your high school, but just in general, I think it's better to prepare your students by putting some weight on the final or just like preparing them to take exams in a certain way.
Yeah, like
Um,
in college, like
yeah.
preparing in high school, prepare students for college basically by having big ass exams.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like 30% of her grade. I would just maybe say like 10%. So that
Yeah.
so that the students actually know that
Hmm.
this is something that you do have to work for rather than just saying it's 5% of her grade where it's like that's nothing. Or that it's like it's not enough. And
Yeah.
I don't think students are ready to take on college. At least like I don't know if I was ready to take on Hopkins after just like doing as well as I can for the homework, so then not worrying as much for the final exam.